Well, that's how you sing the song when you're going through the motions. Carlton kicked a big score, 6 goals in every quarter. Nice symmetry about that. And they won by 57 points, but a slightly underwhelming feeling about the whole show, even though they've won 7 of their last 8. And some great results on the individual scoreboard. 7 goals to Favola, taking him a giant step towards his second Coleman medal. Jeff Garlett kicked 4, 5 each for Melbourne to Russell Robertson and Mark Jamar. Straight down to the Carlton rooms, their coach Brett Ratten is wired up and joins us. Brett, I said the song gave the impression of them going through the motions. You looked a little agitated about things on the glimpses we saw of you during the day. What was your feeling about it all?
Probably overall, I thought offensively we were fairly good, but I thought some of the defensive actions of some of the players I thought was sort of letting us down in the first half. But I thought overall we just chipped away, you could say, and we got the result.
Didn't seem as though, Rats, that you started the game with that real intensity, and I know that that can be the case when you're playing a side that's bottom of the ladder and struggling. And I'm not sure it was a good old-fashioned spray, but you seemed to come down with some urgency at quarter time. Did you let a few know that they were maybe not playing with the sort of intensity that you want from them?
Spot on. I think we spoke about it before the game. I think the attitude will show us in the way that we go about. The first 5-10 minutes from the coach's box, we'll see exactly how we're going about it. I thought maybe for the first 20 minutes we were sort of second, reactive, and behind our man, and maybe we just punted a bit too much with some of the things that were happening in the game. So from that point of view, it was a little bit frustrating. But maybe the 5, 6, 7 minutes in the back end of that first quarter, I thought we just started to get the game back on maybe level terms in some areas.
We know all about task focus, just getting the job done, but did last night's result perhaps provide a distraction, take the wind out of the sails a little?
Not really. I think overall, we just take on who we can play. I suppose the opportunities will come, whether it's a home final or away final. Okay, maybe the 4 spots gone now, but we're just happy to win games of football. It's been a long time for us, and maybe from a rehearsal point of view, we get to practice a lot of things before the finals.
Mates, Richard Hadley's been a really important player for you, I think, in the last couple of weeks. It adds a bit of grunt. We think he might have broken his arm. Is there any news on him?
Yeah, that might be right. He's gone to hospital to get it x-rayed, so that'll be something that we'll find out probably later tonight, or we might already have that information. But yeah, it's not. I think maybe right at the start of the game too, he started on the interchange, and after about 6 minutes we got him on. I thought he was the player that actually tried to muscle in and help change the game, and then we lost him early, and it was a bit deflating, I think, because we thought he was the one that was really having a go.
And we caught up with young Jeffrey Garlett after the game. 4 goals today is a fascinating story. Is there a place for him in your best team in September?
Oh, well, we've really enjoyed Jeffrey's development as a player, rookie player, and added a lot of spark and chase for us. And he's very mercurial, and with Eddie and Chris Yaron's very similar in that vein, that they can do some magic things. And I think he really added the spark for us.
It's good shape now for you, Rats, isn't it? You've got some selection problems. Players now really want to get into the finals scenario, and I think Cameron Cloak comes into that. Hasn't been able to break in consistently this year. I thought he added a bit today as well.
Yeah, he did. I think Armfield will come straight back into the team next week, and yeah, it'll make it an interesting week from a match committee point of view. We'll sit there, and there might be some unlucky blokes. There might be not too many changes, but that's a good thing to have then when you've got players playing with some good form.
And finally, I've got to try and lure you into some treacherous territory. Were you surprised that Frawley, who had done such a good job on Favola for more than 2 quarters, was relieved of his duty for a while in the third, and Fev got among the goals?
It's an interesting one. You talk about these things, but we rotate players off all the time, and Thornton's got to come off at times, and Bauer, and not too many players play 100 minutes of footy or the 100% in game. So they need a break, and with matchups, it's always difficult. Sometimes you roll the dice with our back 6 at times as well. So sometimes you get caught out, and sometimes you don't. So I suppose Brendan made the most of maybe Frawley having a spell.
Brett, thanks for joining us.
Good on you, fellas.
Brett Ratten down in the Carlton rooms after a 57-point win.